Today I'm back in Stranraer to talk to a very successful personal trainer who did the courses with WABBA. Mark Simpson has built a very highly regarded business called Transformation PT Services. So Mark, great to be back today to talk to you. When did you actually do your personal training course with us?
Well, I started my personal training course in 2009.
Okay.
The first stage was the fitness instructor course.
Yeah.
That was in July 2009.
Yes, I remember you being in the table, around the table doing the oral question drillings in the mornings.
Yep. Later that year we then went on to do the senior instructor course. That was in November that year.
Yeah.
So I qualified by the end of 2009 as a fully qualified personal trainer with the WABBA Diploma in personal training.
Yeah. And found that intensive at the time. I remember our discussions. And you said, my God, what have I let myself in for?
I think it was tough, but the thing that amazed me the most on the fitness instructor course was basically all you need was a pen and a piece of paper.
Yes.
You didn't need all these fancy textbooks.
Yeah.
Plus two, when you're in the course, there was no big reading from textbooks. It was all just you're sitting there, a pen and a piece of paper, and basically getting drilled.
Yeah.
And then by the end of the week, you are so sharp with some knowledge from the fitness industry.
Yeah.
It was quite amazing.
Yeah, and of course we backed that up now with the online learning as well. And then you did the second part of the PT Diploma, the senior instructors at the end of that year. And then so 2010, that's when you started working in the industry, starting just with a few hours in a local leisure centre. And what happened after that?
Well, basically the way that it started for me was I actually started off training people in local parks around Stranraer. So basically I started off with training in the local parks, and then whatever money that I made I invested in gym equipment to then constantly try to better the business.
Yeah.
But at first, like I say, I started off in the parks and just built up the clientele.
Yes.
The kind of clientele that I tried to target was people that wanted to lose weight before they went to the gym.
Absolutely.
Basically.
To get their confidence even to go to the gym. Yeah.
So I started off with that. So I started off with pieces of equipment like dumbbells. I would then throw them in the back of the car, going away off to parks. I would have marker cones, boxing gloves, and obviously the dumbbells.
Yeah.
And that's how things picked up.
Yeah.
And then basically word of mouth was my advertising, because I didn't have any. I wasn't making a lot of money then to be paying for advertising, so I had to let the training basically do the talk.
And it did the talking for you and built your business up. And then the next thing, you got in touch with us and said, guess what, I'm taking on a unit and I'm having a full PT studios. So where we are now.
Yeah. So the next stage was, basically this was part of my business plan, was to progress into actually having my own studio. I know actually maybe some days being out in the rain training somebody outside, because not everybody wanted to train outside.
Absolutely.
So now I have the leisure, I actually have a roof over my head,
and
now I can build up my clientele and offer a better service of training.
And since then, of course, your other half, Nicola, she came into the industry. She's doing the WABBA PT Diploma, and now she's building a client base as well. So now there's two of you in your studios here. And this all, of course, started from you doing the course and starting with just a couple of clients in an outdoor park.
So now, when me and my other half were sitting at the kitchen table, all we're talking about is training, who we're training, who's progressing, and basically all this is through using the WABBA principles, the weights training, using more kinesiology, using basically all of our knowledge that we've learned from WABBA. And
then in 2012 we started talking together about you potentially becoming a franchise partner. And then last year we officially handed over the territory on the west coast of Scotland to you, and so now you are going to be our official partners to do the WABBA training principles here and teach the next generation of personal trainers how to be successful like you became from following the same principles.
So basically it's my job now is to pass my knowledge and experience onto somebody else who's starting out just like me. Because I can always remember when I first started out, and you'd be reading success stories, and then you maybe think to yourself, can that actually happen to me? So now it's my job to pass that on to somebody else to show that there is a success
That's wonderful. And even with these videos, the whole point of it is to actually show that, yes, it really does happen.
Yeah.
You really can do it and become a success if you follow the principles, look after your clients. You've built an amazing client base, and also, I know Nicola goes out now representing your company, and you do outreach classes in other venues around Stranraer, so you're expanding all the time. So how's that going?
Well, it's going absolutely brilliant. That's just expanded out a few miles out of Stranraer. It's a fair immense way from Stranraer. So we've got people coming from all over to train with us there. So it's good the business is constantly being promoted. We also have like a clothing range, and sometimes it's always good you go or drive somewhere, say it's your day off, and you see your logo. So it's like somebody walking about like a walking billboard, basically. And they're seeing your transformation now. Out and about in the high street. Or there's even now somebody stopping you in the local supermarket to talk to you about somebody who's had a good transformation, somebody that's worked hard and how well they've done, and then they're maybe inquiring themselves to do a bit of training with you. So it's always constant. So the business is booming right now. That is absolutely brilliant. I think it's fantastic. The evolution from you actually used to working in the building trade. You came on the course and said, oh, I want to be a personal trainer, I want to be successful at it, how do I go about it? You did the instructors, you did the seniors, you got the full PT, you started with outdoor training with a set of dumbbells, you went on and built a client base, you opened your own studios, then you opened up other satellite centres to do exercise classes in. Now you're a WABBA franchise partner, and you're going to be doing all of our courses on the west coast of Scotland. It's non-stop, isn't it? Sometimes I need to pinch myself to even believe that I've come on this so far in a short space of time. And we've done it in 4 years. It's quite hard to believe. But 4 years. So it's been 4. It hasn't been easy, but it's been a brilliant journey so far. We're absolutely incredibly proud of all your achievements, and Mark, thanks so much today for spending the time on an interview with us. It's been brilliant. I'm going to be back talking to another WABBA Pro Trainer success story in the near future. So until next time, I'll see you then.